What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today, you guys, with a brand new review for The Oval on BET, you guys. This is season 5, episode number 2, and this episode is titled The Missing Link, you guys. Now, before we go ahead and get into this review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I want you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on your post notifications. And with that out of the way, without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss The Oval on BET. I almost forgot to show that we were talking about that quick, you guys. All right, you guys, so The Oval. You guys, this episode, nothing happened. It was just a whole lot of nothing in this episode. So we open up where we last left off. You guys remember in the last episode that Nancy was telling the doctor that Richard had been, in her, right? And I was thinking to myself, looking at the doctor, I'm like, so you really believe this woman that you know is on some kind of substance? But, okay, sir, he believed it. He was telling Richard, come with me. I need you to come with me. Richard said, no, I'm not coming with you. Sir, I need you to come with me. I was like, sir. You do realize that this woman is on something, right? You know she's on something. Sharon, oh my God. Sharon brought this woman, never mind. Tyler. Do you forget what you write sometimes? I really want to know the answer to that question. Like, do you forget the things that you write in your shows? Neither here nor there. So the doctor eventually left out the room and came back in with a police officer to arrest Richard. And guess who the police officer was, you guys? T from the Parkers. So after that, we then move over to Bobby. So you guys also remember at the end of last week's episode, Sam came up to the place and popped the hell out of Bobby, right? And I said it last week, I didn't think it was real. I was like, it was either a dream sequence or those weren't real bullets. They were rubber bullets. And lo and behold, they were rubber bullets. I was like, well, I be a monkey's uncle because I know I never saw any blood coming from Bobby. So I was like, yeah, this can't be real. Either it's a dream or it's not real. So Priscilla helped Bobby, right? She ran bath water for him, and Bobby told her these are rubber bullets, but they sting like a motherfucker, right? He said if Sam wanted him to be unalived, Sam would have done it absolutely, right? He would have went for the, he would have went for the shot, right? So they then talking about the fact that she's like, I don't know why Sam would do that. Girl, you're trying to make him jealous. And even Bobby said, you're trying to make him jealous. She said, no, I'm not trying to make. He says, you're trying to make him jealous. She said, okay, maybe. So at this point, Bobby is pissed off at her, talking about, I don't really want you. I just want to have sex with you. I was like, well, excuse the fuck out of you. And she was the same way. She said, you know what? He's like, where's my drink? She said, get it your damn self. I was like, exactly. You should have left right after Sam popped him. Just saying, girlfriend. Should have left when your husband popped him. But hey, you stayed behind. For what reason, I do not know. Why do you think that maybe this mother will come back and then say, hey, let me get you as well? But hey, who am I to say bull, cat, dog, whatever? Let's pause here and let's move forward. All right, you guys. So next up, like I said, you guys, this episode gave absolutely nothing. So Sam made it over to the White House, right? And Max asked Sam, basically like, where were you? He said, ask Bobby. I was like, oh God. So then we see Eli. So Eli is outside of the residence. And you guys remember that Victoria and Donald were there, right? You guys remember Victoria wants to swear Eli in as the president, but Donald feels otherwise. So when Eli showed up, mind you guys, Eli already knows what happened, but Victoria is giving him the rundown as well about the situation with Hunter. And so Donald is trying to play it off like Hunter is just in the bedroom sleep. And she's like, he is not. The fool is incapacitated, right? So Victoria says, what we're going to do is we're going to swear you in. So we want you to go to the Oval so that way we can get that done. So Eli says, well, we can't tell the staff what is really going on here. And so Donald says, well, we can tell them that he took some bad allergy medication, which is what happened. He took some bad allergy meds and he's just, out. Victoria's like, nobody's going to believe that. And I'm like, true. Nobody's gonna believe that the man took some bad allergy medication. Why don't y'all tell them? I mean, come up with something. The man was like Humpty Dumpty and had a great fall and just hurt himself. He can't move. I mean, do something like what happened to was it FDR? Something. He got polio. He got something. I don't know. Something. Give him some kind of a debilitating disease that he can't come out that room for a little bit. Hell, y'all could even say he got COVID. Anything. Anything. But I guess y'all couldn't say he has COVID because I don't think I could say that. But hey, come up with something. Be smart. Be smart. So Victoria, like I said, she's sending Eli to the Oval. She wanted Donald to go to the Oval, but Donald was like, nope, I'm staying here with you, First Lady, and I'm going to make sure that you're good. And so y'all know how I feel about when Victoria calls Donald girl and all that kind of stuff. So at one point, Donald did end up leaving, but he told Kyle, keep an eye on her. She's like, what is this girl going to do to me? Claw my eyes out. Round girl. I was like, oh God. Why does, that's the one thing that annoys me. Why does he write like that? Like, I don't get the way that Tyler writes people is so stereotypical. But that's neither here nor there, right? So then we move over, we see Max. So Max is asking Sam, like, how long do I have to sit here and look at this motherfucker? Talking about Kyle, right? And Sam is basically telling Max, like, calm down, chill, right? So they also are wondering if Jason made it there safely. Now, you guys can plug in the pieces because I'm so confused. I forgot where the hell Jason was supposed to be going. I don't remember where Jason was supposed to be going. So if you guys remember, let me know in the comment section because, again, I don't remember where Jason was supposed to go. But they're hoping he made it there, right? So then they're also talking about calling Bobby and having him come down, right? So Sam's like, call him, see what he says. So Max called up Bobby, told Bobby to get down to the White House so that they can relieve Sam. He's like, so Sam is there? He was like, yeah. He said, I'm on my way. So he hung up the phone. Sam asked him, so what did he say? He's on his way. So then back over to Victoria. Victoria is talking to Kyle, right? She's asking Kyle who does who when it comes to him and when it comes to Donald. Now I was like, Victoria, what the hell does that have to do with you and the price of tea in China? Because it ain't got shit to do with you. But if it, like, I don't understand. It's like, do you want to be in between them? Because, I mean, you ain't getting none from Hunter. Do you want to, because, I mean, we know you were sexually frustrated and dick deprived. Because, I mean, the way that you've came on to just about any man that comes in your vicinity, you're like a heat-seeking missile. So let's pause here, you guys, and let's move forward. All right, you guys, so next up, let's talk about Jason. So you guys remember, Jason made it to the Rakadushi compound, and so he was being taken into the compound. So they want him to see the highest, but there's this one kid who came out and said, no, the highest is resting. And you guys, I'm going to keep it a buck with you guys. I don't know how, if we have to deal with the Rakadushis this entire season, I don't know how I'm going to be able to fare, because you guys know how I feel about the Rakadushis. I don't like that storyline. That is particularly the reason why I don't watch Ruthless. I don't want to see it, and I hate the fact that it's getting intertwined over here. So, and then also I don't want to see Mother Marva. I don't want to see that creepy lady. The lady gives me the creeps. It's just something about her. I don't know if it's her face or if it's her acting or if it's a combination. It's the both of them. It's that woman's face and her acting. They scare the shit out of me. And I really feel like that woman is in a real cult, because absolutely keep her off my screen. That's all I'm going to ask you, Tyler. Please keep Mother Marva off this show. Let Mother Marva stay her raggedy ass over there on Ruthless. Don't bring that bitch over here to this show. I don't want to see Mother Marva. Jesus Christ. Like, no. So they believe at the Rakadushi compound that Jason is harmless. I was like, so y'all really don't know who this kid is? Y'all don't know that he is the president's and the first lady's son? Y'all don't have the news? Y'all don't have TV? I'm sorry. No, y'all don't have any kind of hell to the no. So all y'all know is the highest, and y'all don't think that y'all in a cult. Miss me with that shit. Hell to the no. No, 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 no. So the guy that said that they couldn't take him to see it the highest, he asked what was Jason's name. Jason says his name is Mike. The guy says, you don't look like a Mike. I was like, no, what the fuck does a Mike look like? But I mean, his name ain't Mike, but does a Mike have a look? Because I didn't know that Mikes have a look. But okay, it is what it is. So Jason is asking them for a phone. They won't give him a phone. Jason asked them where he is. They say you're at the Ragadooshi compound. And he's like, no, I need to go. I can't be here. I was like, oh God, Jason. I got nothing. Like, you guys, I'm sorry. This just isn't. This season so far, I'm not disliking it, but I'm not enjoying it. All right, you guys, so next up, let's talk about Lily real quick. So Lily, she called Bobby up, right? And she's telling Bobby that she needs to see him. It's getting dark already. She says that she needs to see him, and he told her no. So then she said, it's a deceased man in my bedroom. So he was like, what happened? So you guys remember that the officer came to her crib, right, and pow, pow, pow. So I guess the man was a sex worker, right? So that's that. So he asked about the officer, is she sleeping with him too? I was like, now Bobby, what does that have to do with you? Oh, that's right, nothing, right? So she says no, but then she says, I need you to come over here. He says no, and he hung up in her face. I was like, damn, Bobby, you still salty, buddy? You really that salty, huh? You and Lily ain't knew each other that long for you to be that damn butthurt and salty. But okay, we gonna play like they knew each other for a long ass time. We're gonna pretend like it. But after that, we moved back over to the hospital, right? So the doctor went out there where T was and told him like, hey, you can release this man. He ain't strangled his wife. And so I was like, common sense would have told you that, you dumbass. He's like, yeah, because she's in there saying that, you did do that to her, but you did it to her a month ago, and she's just now waking up. I was like, sir, you knew that this woman was on some kind of hallucinogenic shit when she came her ass in here. But yet instead, we still doing this. I was like, okay, why? I don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. I will.
After that, they were talking about whatever Nancy's on. I don't know. I didn't understand anything about what he was saying that she's on, because I think what he was trying to say, whatever she's on, it can control people and make them do what someone else wants them to do. I was like, so like hypnosis? Is that what we're trying to say? That this is a hypnotic drug? I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I hate this stuff, you guys. After that, we see Eli, and Eli is sworn into the office, right? And Donald was in the office with him, and Eli must have done grew some cojones, because Eli told Donald, like, I don't like you, and I want you to get out of here. You and Kyle, right? Don't go to your office. Don't collect nothing. Just get out, right? I was like, ooh, okay. I mean, I guess you're still not scaring anybody, sir, but set yourself off. Go off. Go off, sis. I'm here for it. So, you guys, let's pause here and move forward. So, you guys, when I tell you that this episode, nothing made cohesive sense to me in this episode, because I think I left this episode more confused than when I came into it, right? So Donald did leave the office, the Oval Office, right? And he went to go see Kyle, who's still in the residence. He asked Kyle where was Victoria. They don't know where Victoria went to, so Kyle calls on the microphone and tells him like, hey, we need eyes on the First Lady, right? So after that, he's telling him we got 24 hours to get that son of a bitch up out of their bed talking about Hunter, right? And so Alonzo came back up. And so here we go once again. I mean, the way, where'd you get those drugs from, you motherfucker? It was just the way that they were talking to, that Donald was talking to Alonzo, son of a bitch. Ass, it was everything but the child of God that he was talking to Alonzo. And I would have told Donald in no uncertain terms, like, bitch, You do realize I'm a Secret Service agent, right? You do realize I have a weapon on me, bitch, right? You do realize I know ways to take you out without even putting a bullet in you, right? You do realize that, and you sitting here disrespecting me. I could end you just like that. But no, Alonzo sat there and took the shit. So they asked him where did he get the drugs from, right? So he's telling them that he got them from the pharmacy, and Kyle was like Richardson Pharmacy, and Donald was looking like, what the fuck that mean to me? He says the pharmacy that Sharon works at. He's like, okay, what the fuck does that mean to me? And then he was like, the pharmacy where the president propositioned her. He was like, oh my God. I was like, damn. So he had to draw a line from point A, point B, point C, and then up to D, and then down to E and F for you. Cool. I guess it is what it is. So then they threatened the hell out of what is his name again? Alonzo. So it was like he was either gonna F him or unlive him, right? So he told Kyle, pull your gun out, and if you don't give me the answer that I want, take him out, right? I was like, really? That's what we're gonna do? Also, Alonzo did tell him that he stole the drugs from the dealer. Did he? Oh, he did. I remember that. He stole them from Dale. Because Dale was in there by himself and he went in there and stole them. I just remembered that is exactly what happened. I promise you guys. I don't remember half of this shit that happened in the first half in season 4. I don't remember it. But he did steal them drugs. But I also thought that Alan gave him some drugs. Again, you guys like now for me, I know that I just said that Kyle had to go from point A to point B to point C and D and E and F. But for me, you guys, I am kind of confused. Please let me know if I'm correct or incorrect, because I do remember him going to the pharmacy and stealing the drugs. I do remember that, but I also thought I remembered that Alan gave him some drugs to give to Hunter. Please let me know if I'm right or wrong. Yeah. Speaking of Alan is still in lockup, right? So the prosecutor has called Alan down to the interrogation room. And I was like, this is so unrealistic. So they were talking to Alan, and at one point they turned the cameras off. So they're telling Alan that Eli sent them, and I was like, so the vice president just sent you. Say what now? So they want to know where Alan got the drugs from, right? Because those drugs that Alan had, they have been linked to so many people losing their lives with fentanyl overdose, right? And I was like, huh? So then they also say that the drugs that, the president took the drugs and he overdosed, and that this was a setup. I was like, huh? A setup by who? Like who? How was this a setup? How was this a setup? I'm so confused. How is this a setup? Who set it up? So y'all, but then the fact that Eli, well, I can't even use air quotes because she did call, allegedly she called Eli. We didn't hear the phone conversation, but so Eli is, huh? None of this makes, like, when I tell you guys, these storylines make no sense. It's a setup. Who set it up? Victoria didn't know nothing about it, so that we know who set this shit up. Who set it up? Please let me know who set it up, because I'm so confused. I'm really confused. Alan said he wasn't going to talk to them without his lawyer, and then he wanted to go back to his cell. Moving back over to the White House, Victoria went down to the bunker, and she was telling Simone that they got a problem. And so she told Simone that Eli was sworn in. And so Simone was like, well, I need to be by my husband's side. Victoria's like, oh, no, girlfriend. Not you. I'll be by his side. Because what's going to happen with him is you're going to go on a trip with the kids. I was like, so she going to go on a trip with the kids and they're not going to come back? I was like, oh, no, that's fucked up, Victoria. Even for you. And so that's exactly what it was. She's telling Simone that you're going to go on a trip. You're going to have an accident. And I'm going to be there for him in his time of bereavement, and the public is going to fall so, going to just eat it up and they're going to eventually just want us to get married to each other. I was like, girl, Okay, I mean, I guess makes no sense to me, but kudos to you for, executing this elaborate, stupid ass plan that, again, makes absolutely no sense to me. But hey, it is what it is. At the end of the episode, you guys, we see Dale. So Dale went to the hospital to talk to, see Kareem. He pretended to be Kareem's husband. And while he's sitting in Kareem's room, who comes in but Kareem's cousin, the one that is running the drugs out of the pharmacy. And that is where the episode ended, you guys. I want you guys to tell me what you guys thought about this episode down in the comment section below, you guys. Subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, you guys. Share the video. And until the next time, please stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, you guys. Wash your hands, be blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This episode was dumb. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bye, guys.